Welcome everyone, just thought I'd do a quick update video. We've done our first hiking trip with the kids, so I'll link the videos up here. And there's ones for the kit, the storage areas for all our bags and all that sort of stuff where we're storing it at home. But just a bit of an update since the first hiking trip. So obviously, once you've done the trip, plus then you research more and all that sort of stuff, I've found some ways. I want to save some weight. I was pretty high at 19 kilos, not looking for ultralight or anything like that, but want comfort as well, especially traveling with the kids. I might go a bit more uncomfortable, but less weight, that sort of thing, if I'm traveling on my own. So I just bought a few little things, especially sort of thinking for when I do my own little overnight trips with a mate, because obviously the first one was a transient cooker. So transient cooker system went really well, but it's a kilo. When you're taking all the pots and pans, everything, it's a kilo, which is fine for cooking with the kids and everything, but for myself, one of more ultralight. So easy way to reduce the weight of that. I straight away just went and got the transient mess tin. I went the large one, just so you can at least, I don't also want to cook some nice food when I'm away possibly. So, if you took some frozen snack sausages away or something, you might want to cook them at one end, cook the egg at the other, not have it all. I don't really just want a bowl of slop just yet. Maybe if I go full ultralight, I might be happy with just bowls of whatever, but I want to try to cook a bit of stuff. So that worked quite well. Obviously you can pack inside that then. So then I got, just because they were a local company by the looks and quite cheap, what is it, Gosh Hawk? Had these, this was $8. So this is just exactly that, a little windshield slash holder for your Trangia or for your alcohol stove. So works quite well. This is the one I'm probably going to take with me because it weighs next to nothing. And being how it is, how it folds up, it's very strong. You can put kilos on that of weight, and your little cooker just sits down inside. So sort of best of both worlds of quite a solid holder for putting stuff on, cook on. You can even cook at one end if you needed to, that sort of thing. But also folds down really small. So very simple design. And obviously when you're packing it, you just sit inside. So that was about $8, it weighs pretty much nothing. This is very lightweight aluminium one, this one. This came as a kit for like $18, so it came with the extra little alcohol fuel stove. Bit of a different design, makes it easier to snuff it out, this one. Something to grab onto, that's always a tricky bit with the standard Trangia, sort of flicking that around if you want to snuff it a bit. So that was like $18, so I thought I'd grab that mainly because it's an extra alcohol stove to have set for this kit, and also another type of stand in case I don't like that one. And then the same people that Gosh Hawk, whatever it is, Gosh Hawk, yep, had this little tiny one just to sort of hook on your bag, and then it sits and recesses in the lip of the fuel of the alcohol stove and sits right on top. So that one was, I think it was like $5. So very good value. So that sits like that. So really lightweight, basic, hang on your bag. Weighs, I haven't even bothered weighing because it weighs absolutely next to nothing. So that was really, so I'm sort of set up individually. If I want to go away, so obviously you can just pack that like that, those two, pack a bit of food in there, that sort of thing. So that works really quite well for that. So I'm probably dropping down to like, a couple of 100 grams compared to a kilo for the cooker with the Trangia. So straight away, maybe saving 700 to 800 grams there. Then for ease of use, especially with the kids camping, 3 mattresses to pump up with the sacks weren't too bad, the air sacks to push the air in. But you can also then end up getting, your bacteria in there and get mold inside. So I grabbed that little pump everyone has for like, I think it was $28, $29, a small version of that. And it's also an interior light. So the little light I've got, I can ditch that, and that's the interior light for the tent. So I can have that one in there for the light for the tent. Then pillows. So the pillows we had were okay, not mega comfy. They were 240 grams. Whereas these ones for $20 on special, those Trekology, which everyone sort of has, half the weight. So I think they're 120 grams. And they look quite comfy, and they've got the strap to strap them onto your actual mattress. Because I noticed with the kids, even myself camping, I was constantly tucking the pillow back under their heads because it just slipped away. So they're only $20 each. So I figured the other ones are $8 that we've already got, so it's not too much of an extra outlay. Next one was stuff I didn't really think about but realised you sort of need, is to waterproof all your gear in your bag and your clothes and those sort of things. We had a bit of rain, nothing happened, we had the covers on, but then these worked out the best, pretty much for your durability and lightweight. So I've got a pack of 3. So 1 litre, 2 litre, 4 litre for the kids and for myself, 1 each. So that'll pack sort of, any electronics, personal gear. In your 2 litre one, you might pack your change of clothes, and your 4 litre one, pack some other stuff in there. So I figured I'd grab those because those are quite good value. I think these were $41 a set, marked down from like $49. So 4, 8, 12, $120 for those 3 packs. And then I thought I'd grab one big one, a 13 litre one for food. So straight away this will save some weight. I think in my video you would have seen, if you saw the camping video, I used like a really strong dry bag. It was more for first aid. I'll use that for the food. I think it weighs a couple of 100 grams, maybe 280 to 300 grams. So swapping this out drops to 72 grams. A little bit larger too, so 13 litres. So this will be for probably all our food and those things hanging around at camp on the table outside, sort of thing, where if the rain comes across, you can quickly chuck them in here. So for example, when we were camping, I chucked in phone, extra battery pack, because I happened to be charging the phone when the rain came over. All our food that couldn't get wet, like things that you didn't want getting wet at all, but you chucked them in there and you can leave it out in the rain. So they're the updates so far. I thought it'd be worthwhile to get out and weigh the items that I was just speaking about. So quickly run and grab those. I also took out one of the pillows and packed it, so you can see, tiny. Here's the pillow we had that cost us $8 on special. It was like 40% off, 60% off when I bought them, so down from 20 to 8 or 25 to 8. So you can see the size difference. This is Mountain Warehouse, 240 gram, but obviously in its little bag, she ends up weighing, so what did they end up weighing? 330, so 335 in its bag, whereas this one here ends up dropping right down to 135. So quite a lightweight, so a decent weight reduction. You got under half the weight there, which is great. And then as far as medical kits, so I end up buying a medical kit. That's what I forgot to mention earlier. Before we went away last time, I bought these for at home because we live in sort of a rural property in Snake area. I got a bigger one of these for at home, which I take in a caravan. And now this one will become the actual caravan one because it weighs in at, I wasn't worried the other day till I've researched, weighs in at 755, 760. So massive. Whereas the Adventure Hike 0.7 kit, I got that one because it had a little bit more in it compared to the 0.5 and they were on special. Got it today through Kogan, a place in Australia, a website there, a local seller. $450 for the 0.7, $50. So I got the 0.7, which weighs 225 grams, so half a kilo lighter straight away, bang on that one. The other thing I thought I'd check was if I'm going on my own. So if I'm going on my own, this has already got in it from previously, the burner without the fuel and 2 different trivets / wind guards. So if I was to take that, on my own, we're only weighing in at 450, so 450 grams. Whereas the Trangia weighs in, with everything in its bag, at 1200. So 1170, so a lot of weight. So you're talking 400 to 1200, about 800 grams. So straight away, just from, if I'm going on my own solo, we can save half a kilo, another 800 grams, 1.3 kilos straight away. That's basically everything. So yeah, that concludes this video. Pretty much what we changed, what I've updated, just from a little bit of research. Simple, easy stuff. Didn't cost a lot of money to change. Some things I just needed, as far as like waterproofing and things like that. So yeah, constantly evolving the pack. So this is the first of probably another video with more different kit. So if you like this video, feel free to hit like and subscribe. I've got lots of other videos and I'll link other hiking ones to this video. So please enjoy. Cheers guys.